StaticFlo, how you doing, sis? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Why is this happening? Why is Can you hear
Technology.
me? Nothing. I wonder what's going on.
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was so worried. I'm like,
I
what's
can
going
hear
on?
you.
Okay, great. Welcome to the program, and thanks for your time again. These are special conversations that need to be had. Um, I
I can
like to.
hear you.
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you too. This is brilliant. So, let's start. I like to start at the beginning, so that we give people a proper perspective as to the story behind the story. I always call it that. So where does static flow become static flow? When does this become something that you can't ignore anymore? When did this culture of hip hop become part and parcel of your life permanently?
Hmm.
Static, can you hear me?
Okay. So, first of all, I think we might have a bit of network issues, but I
Mm,
think we'll be fine. Yes, I can hear you.
okay, okay. So when did the culture of hip hop become a permanent fixture in your life? Like, when did you decide you cannot ignore what is going on and you want to be a part of the movement?
Well, to be exact, it would be the year 2010. But to just go back to your question that you posed, like basically the first few sentences, I think I've always been static flow. Like I'm only realizing it now at this mature age. I've always been static flow. I mean, igama nginwabisa.
Mm,
Unwabisa in
mm.
translation is the entertainer. I've always been in the arts from as little as what, in grade one, grade two, I was literally
Mm.
sketching, in high school, I started dancing. So I've literally just always been static flow. And I'm only literally realizing that now. The arts have always been my thing. You might give yourself a name and say you are static flow. You might start hitting the stages in certain years. But honestly, from birth, I think I've always been static flow. I've always been an artist and I've always been an
That's all right. We are having slight network issues, but we'll get back to it. And it's just getting warm, Lelo.
Yeah.
It's just getting warm.
Network
It's
yaphazamisa.
definitely network, and I think yeah, sometimes the networks don't communicate
Yeah.
well with each other, but it's fine. As we keep trying, I mean, the type of I'm listening to Lempendulo Yake,
Mm-hmm.
SCT. Technically, she's always been static flow.
Yeah.
It just took a while before it clicked. But in fact,
In
Ndim,
fact, yeah.
in fact, Ndim, and the other thing, excuse me, the other thing is that if you know,
Mm-hmm.
um, or if you realize, get to
Yeah.
realize who you are
Mm-hmm.
and who you're becoming.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, like
Yeah.
that realization where you're like, hey, could it
Yeah.
could it be?
Yeah.
Could I really be turning into this person that I believe that I or was taught to believe I never could be?
Yeah. And that's when you start embracing
Like,
everything. Yeah. I
wait a
mean,
minute, wait a minute.
yeah.
I've heard about stories like this
Mm-hmm.
before. Anyway, and especially when you are the when you are the one in the story, um, that is becoming the change
Yeah.
or the success.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, I think we've got her back. I think we've got her back. Static Flow.
Yeah, ish, network issues. What's happening?
Yeah,
What's happening?
yeah. No, no, no. We were actually just discussing some of the things that you were mentioning about actualizing and becoming.
Mm.
Now, have you have you always had a competitive spirit, or like a charging spirit, the one that says you want to get things done, the take it the lead from the front kind of character? Because I take it that's some of your traits, and those are rubbing off into your music and your moves in what you do.
Mm. To be honest with you, I'm literally just an observer. I observe. I sit in the back. I observe, whether it be in the workplace, friendships. I literally sit in the back and I observe. That's one of the things that most people that are close to me know. I think you never see me coming. You never see me coming. It's not planned. It's basically not orchestrated whatsoever. But with my personality, I'm someone who's very quiet. I keep to self. Um, yeah, but somehow, somewhere, something just comes up. But I literally just observe. That's my nature.
Yeah.
I read people a lot. I'm all about the vibes. I'm all about the vibes. I literally walk into a place and I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling this. Then I walk out. So with the music, it might be deemed differently,
Hmm.
but I observe. I observe, I keep in my own lane, and you never see me coming. You just never see me coming.
What 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 kind of music did you listen to that is not hip hop, that has influenced your hip hop ear in music, that has influenced the kind of writing that you do, and also the kind of narrating that you do of the social things that are happening? I don't know if we have a delay, or if the audio has started doing funny things again. Can you still hear me? Static Flow, can you still hear me?
Believe it or not, I grew up with a lot of Kwaito. Besides the fact
Ah,
that was a church goer and whatnot, but I grew up with a lot of Kwaito around me. I remember my uncle had.
ah, this
I can
this
hear you
net.
perfectly. It's just
Okay, I think we have a delay even, and that's causing some of the rift. I think um I think maybe we should try to sort out this technical issue so that we can
what I
have
can
a
do. I can try and move from where I am.
you know what? I want to see if we can resolve this on our side as well, and try to get the best signal possible, because
Sure.
we yeah, yeah,